Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Can you see us?
No, we cannot.
Not yet.
Oh,
now
there
we
we
can.
go. Yeah, there we go.
Hi.
Are you starting shifts or finishing shifts?
I just finished.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
A little bit of both. Some of us
Starting.
are starting, some of us are finishing.
We'd love to hear about what the experience has been like for yourselves and what challenges it's all put you under.
We've been really, really fortunate. We've had tremendous leadership. We've been planning since February. It came here a bit earlier than a few other places, but again, with a lot of good planning, great leadership, and really a lot of luck as well. I think we all know that we've been very fortunate. We've made it through the surge, and now we're into the recovery phase, where we're trying to take stock of all our stories and what we've been through, and find the meaning in everything we've lost and everything we've gained, so that we can build some resilience for whatever comes next.
And what's been the sort of biggest challenge for you guys? What's been the hardest thing for you to adapt to that maybe you haven't had to do on a normal daily basis?
I would say I think there's a couple of things. One of the biggest challenges that Sunny, our social worker, can also speak to has been that we value family-centered care so much in addition to our patient-centered care, and not being able to have families come in and spend that time and actually get to know the families as well as the patients has been a really big struggle for all of our healthcare workers.
It's impacted the way patients, their mental health and families' mental health. And, and for us, it's the distress of, these families can't come in to see patients. They can't come in to see their loved ones. They can't be a part of their care. And so it's a lot of distress, I think, all the way around.
Have you guys had to pick up a lot of that emotion, that feeling, and be there to support the patients?
We've gotten creative in the way we communicate with families and what the things that we use. And I was just telling the team the other day that, it was a FaceTime call or a cordless phone in a bag that we took into a patient's room, and his wife sang to him. So that was very important for her, and it meant the world for her to be able to speak to him, and to be able to have some normalcy as best as we could.
Oh, it must be so, even just the example you've given there, it's hugely, it's heartbreaking to hear. And you guys see that and feel that on a daily basis. How do you manage yourselves? Are you all okay?
I think we've really all had to really rely on our family outside of work to really support us. I feel personally that my family's really come together as a whole to support me and support my extended family as well, knowing that it's not just any one person going through this. It's us, kind of absorbing this all as a community and coming together. I've had people come to support me, people come to support my kids, people come to support my wife, knowing that I haven't been around to be able to normally do that for them. So I think it's just everybody coming together as one. We even talk about it. We feel like this is our work family. So everybody shows up for each other to be able to support each other and give them space to have those conversations. And it's, I think it's just brought us all a lot closer together through this piece. I feel way more connected to my family and to my work family.
It's all these challenges. It's internally for you, personal for you, but also then you're on the front line and supporting all the patients and families that you care for. So it's an amazing role that you're playing, and a hugely tough one as well. So we're in huge admiration for everything you're doing.
Sonny, is it right? Are we right in saying a little birdie says that you're expecting in September? Is that right?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
How have you found then, Sonny? How's it been working?
Initially I was like, no, I can do this. It's emotionally, it wasn't really impacting me. And then as I got later in my pregnancy and the more the pandemic started to move along, it really did impact my mental health. I felt like I was angrier because I didn't have the support networks at home that I typically have. I have 3 siblings, and not to be able to physically interact with them became challenging. But I never once felt that I needed to stop working where I work because of the support I got from my team. We're a close-knit team. We're a very large team, but we're very close-knit. And just the trust that I have and that we all have in each other, and the way we use our personal protective equipment, our PPE, and knowing that, you know, they're watching out for me and we're watching out for each other. That really helped ease my anxiety a lot.
What's the culture like within the hospital and within the whole sort of system around mental health? Because obviously many of you have worked amongst this, you know a lot more about it, and maybe some of you have been pushed to areas you've maybe not gone before because of the worry, stress, anxieties of what's happened in the last few months.
We recognized really early on that the effects of the pandemic weren't just going to affect the mental health of patients and their families, but also our frontline staff. And as a team, I mean, we really trust each other.
Mm-hmm.
We really lean on each other in many ways. You know, as Corey pointed out, we talk about our work family. And this, in many ways, has brought us closer together. And we are very honest about our mental health, how we're doing. There are a lot of support services available for us. And now that we're doing a lot of recovery planning, that's a big part of it. We're doing some work that's, you know, we call it qualitative research, but it's really about gathering people's stories, to hear from people so that we can react to what they need, so that we have that honesty in that safe environment. And we can, like I said, find some meaning in all of this, build some resilience and support each other and get through whatever comes next.
We don't want to hold you guys up much longer because Priya needs to go to bed. Not that you're looking tired, Priya, but I imagine you've been on for the last 12 hours, so it's probably time you went home. But guys, Catherine, I just wanted to just touch base and say how proud we are of all of you, everyone on the front line who have led the way very stoically, very bravely, and have put patient care, you know, right at the top of the list, and have done a fantastic job. So well done to all of you, and I hope Catherine and I can come and visit you guys one day and say that to you in person.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
Thank you
much.
very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck, Sunny, going forward as well with your new baby.
Thank you.